Good morning everyone, this is BremSter and today I'm coming to you with what is normally a treat for me. This is a puzzle by ZegreS called Wax On, Wax Off. And I'm a child of the 80s, so yeah, that's a reference I get, kind of. Yeah, I think I only watched The Karate Kid a couple of times, but it was fun. Not really into movies about violence at high school or whatever. And I know the message was don't use violence if you don't need to, but I don't know. It was a weird one. I mean, it was fun. Eh. That being said, I don't mind violence for entertainment's sake. John Wick 4 was okay. Anyway, this is not a paid promotion. I'm just talking about movies I've seen. John Wick 1 was better. Wax On, Wax Off by ZegreS. This is a killer Sudoku, and that's it. It's just a killer Sudoku. And yeah, I don't know anything about this except I've been told that it should be okay for me. I've been on a bit of a solving failure run recently, so we'll see how we go. I've gotten very, very stuck on some puzzles recently and made a few mistakes. So we'll see how I go. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm a little nervous. Yeah, 700 videos in, I'm a little nervous. So what are the rules on this one, apart from BremSter's going to make mistakes? Normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage, and digits cannot repeat within cages. That's what we got. That's all, folks. That's trademarked by Warner Brothers, I think, but that's what we've got. So yeah, I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer, and then we can see how long it is before I make a lot of mistakes. So we've got a couple of cages that are quite constrained. So 15 cages and 5 cages. Wait, ooh. This could be important because a 5 cage starting in the top left, that's so what I'm noticing is there's this ring shape, and I do not think this is Fister-Maffel's ring, though I could be wrong. Like this could be an offset, weird offset set thing, but I'm not looking at that. A 5 can only be done in 2 ways. It's 1-4 or 2-3. But a 7 cage 1-6, 2-5, or 3-4, but it can't be 3-4 because if it was 3-4, that would leave 1-2 here and that would be broken. So this is 1-6 or 2-5. So this has already had something eliminated. So the 8 cage would normally be able to be 3 things as well. So 1-7. It can't be 2-6 because 2-6 would leave this as 1-5, which would be broken, or 3-5. So this is down to 2 options. This is weird. What about the 12 cage, which normally has 3 options? So 9-3 is possible, 8-4 is possible, 7-5 is not possible because that would leave this as 1-3 and 1-3 does not add to 8. This is weird. So all of these have been forced from 3 options down to 2 options because of this 5 cage. What about this 13 cage? It normally has 3 options. 9-4 doesn't work because it would leave this as 8-3, which is not 12. So I can't use 9-4. 8-5 would work. 7-6 would work. So this is down to 2 options. And that restricts... Does that get this down to a single option? Yes, this gets this down to a single option because the only way to make a 15 cage is with either 9-6 or 7-8. But if I do this as 7-8, this becomes 5-6 and this isn't a 13 cage, it's an 11 cage. So this is 9-6. So 6-7 comes out of this. This becomes 5-8. So 8-4 comes out of this. This becomes 3-9. So 3, 5 comes out of this becomes 1, 7. 1, 6 comes out of this becomes 2, 5. 2, 3 comes out of this. So this 15 cage forces this 5 cage. That's nuts. So does this continue? This can't be 1, 8. It can be 2, 7. It can be 3, 6. It can't be 4, 5. This can't be 1, 9. It could be 2, 8. It can't be 3, 7 because that would leave this as 2, 6. And it can't be 4, 6. This is 2, 8, which takes 2, 7 out of there. This becomes 3, 6. So I've got everything down to pairs. But that needs to go further. So is it this 13 cage? Because a 13 cage, if I don't put a 1 in it, it's 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying not to use the killer calculator here. Trying. I may end up falling back on it because I've had so many failures recently. 2, 3, 4, 5 is 5 plus 9, which is 14. So there must be a 1 in it, and I can't put it in either of those. So the 1 is in one of these two. Now I'm going to highlight this a color because I'm marking across boxes here. So there's a 1 down here, which means this can't be 1, 8. Do I need to now have a 2 in it? Because if I don't put a 2 in it, 1, 3, 4, 5 is 13. So that would work. But if I do put a 2 in it, one, 2, and then I need digits summing to 10, which would be 3, 7, or 4, 6. So it's either 1, 3, 4, 6, or it's got a 2 in it. And it can't be 1, 3, 4, 6 because I can't put 1, 3, 4, or 6 into that cell. No, 1, 3, 4, 6 doesn't work. That's the wrong math. What? 1, 2, 4, 6. So this would be the 2. There's 1, 2, 4, 6 or 1, 3, 4, 5. I am going to use the killer calculator. I'm just terrible at this. I'm just turning it on so I can see the options. 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 4, 6, 1, 3, 4, 5. So I just get so confused by this stuff. So how does this work? Five is down here somewhere by Sudoku. Maybe there's some tricks I can do with that because 5 can't be in any of those cells or any of those cells. But I don't seem to have anything else like that. 1 is in here. One, 2, 4, 6 would make this 2. This would be 4 or 6. 1, 4, 6. 6 would be in here. So 3 and 9 are in here because they can't go in that cell. Are these naked single? Are there some naked singles here now? Like this sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7 or 9 because it sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. This is 1, can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This sees 1, this has got a lot more options. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, actually, it's only 2 or 4. And this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8. So does that put any more pressure on this? One, two, three, 7. The 2 would be in one of those two. The 3 would be in one of those two. And the 7 would be in one of those. I'm not sure. 1. So this would be the 3. I'm losing it here. But this is quite restricted. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't have 5. So there's a 5 down here. So this is more restricted. So this can't be 3, 5. It's 1, 7 or 2, 6. Can I do similar here? I've got 1, 2. I have to put a 3 over here. So this can't have a 1 or a 3 in it. So this is only 2, 7 or 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I could never have put a 3 in this anyway. This is only 9 with 5, 8 with 6, and 7, 7 doesn't work. And after that, I go back to the 6, 8. So that does, they're the options. Does that affect this? So maybe it's this 10 cage? I'm really confused here. Minimum here, let's look at minimums. Minimum here is 3. Minimum here is 2. Minimum here is 1. Minimum here is 1. That's not helping. Nope, that's not it. But if I don't put a 2 here, I end up at a 5. 5, 2, 1, 3 is still below 13. Something going on here that I'm not following. So this... I can put a 1 in either of these two, though. "11" has got lots of options. So these cages, whatever is in these cages has to go in here and here. So for example, if this is 5, 9, I've got 5 in there and 9 there. If this is 6, 8, that's broken. If this is 6, 8, where do I put 6 and 8 in this row? I could put 1 there, but I cannot put the other one in because I couldn't put them there because the 6 and 8 would knock them out of those cells. This can't be 6, 8. That's nuts. This is 5, 9. Which hasn't done much. Okay, down here. 2, 6 would put 2 and 6 in those. That's great. 1, 7, I can do. But now 9 is in one of those two. 5 is in one of those two. Which means 5 can't go there or there or there. So if this is 1, 3, 4, 5, it's 5 would be here, this would be 1, and this would be 3, 4. And I can't do that because I can't put 3 or 4 there. So this can't be 1, 3, 4, or 5 now. So this is not a 1, 3, 4, 5 cage. There must be a 2 in this cage. And it can't go there and it can't go there. So there's a 2 in one of those two. Remember, this yellow is indicating that I am pencil marking across boxes. So this would be a 3 if it's 1, 2, 3, 7. And if it's 1, 2, 4, 6, it's 4 or 6. Because I can't put 7 in it. If it's 1, 2, 4, 6, this is the 2. Hang on, have I got a virtual 1, 2 pair here? I have to put a 1 or a 2 in here, and I must put a 1 and a 2 in this cage. Because this cage must now have a 1 and a 2 in it, because I can't do 1, 3, 4, 5, because I can't put either 1, 3, 4, or 5 in that cell, because I've got 1, 3, 4, and 5 forced by the 5, 9. So I must have a 1 or a 2 in here, because I can't have a 1, 2 here. I can only have 1, 1, 2 here. So there's A1 and A2 in here, and there's a 1 or a 2 in here. So none of these cells can be 1 or 2. That's a 4, that's a 1. Which has done remarkably little. If there's a 4 in that now, it's in one of those two. This must be a 1 or a 2. Oh, that's a 9, because 9 and 9, where does 9 go here? This is a 9. But these are 1, 4, 5, and 7. Hang on, these are 1, 4, 5, 7. So if this is 1, 7, that's a 1 and a 7 now. So this is not 1, 7, this is 2, 6, which means that's not the 2, that's the 2, that's the 1, which means that's the 8 and that's the 2. There's no 2 in here, so this is 4, 5. I still think a lot of people have a weird idea of what is easy. Or it's just I've started to turn into a terrible solver. So this is now either 3, 7, so 3, 7, because I can't put 3 here, or 4, 6. And if it's 4, 6, this is the 4 and this is the 6, giving me a 3, 6 pair in the row. But this 4 has made this the 7. Wait, is that right? 4, 6. This can't be 4 or 6. This is the 7. This is the 3. And that's done. Unexpected, but I'll take it. Now, this 2, 6 is making this 9 and this 6. This 1 is meaning this is not the 1. There must be a 1 down here now. This 2 has made this 4, which makes this 7, which means this is 1, 4, 5. This 3 has made this 6 and this 3. This 7 has made this 1 and this 7. This 2 has made this 5 and this 2, which has made this 8 and this 5. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3. This can't have an 8 in it, so it's 6, 9. And now 6 has to be up here somewhere, because I can't put 6 in any of those or any of those because they appear in those cages. So 6 is up here somewhere. 6 in a 13 cage would be 6, 7. That's okay. But this can't be 6, 5 anymore. There's a 2 down here? Actually, let's look at this triple. This is 1, I've got 2, 3, 4, I've got 5, I've got 6, 7, and I've got 8 and 9. But that's not a 1 or a 7. That's a 4, that's a 9. There's no 4 in either of those. These are a 1, 7 pair. But this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But there's no 1 there. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no 4 there. There's no 4 or 5 there. That's the 3, that's the 5, that's the 4. The 5 looks up meaning that's not the 5, this is the 5, this is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 and 8. And this 2, 6 pair is looking up making that the 8 and that the 2. Progress. 1, 2, this has to be a 3 now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 3. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This 3 is now looking over, making this the 9 and this the 3. So this is a 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 6 and 7. Now this 10 cage has got to do some work at some point. Now this 13 cage, I'm not seeing it yet. This is 6 or 8. And it's not 6 because 6 is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is 6 or 8, but 6 is in here. So this is 8. This is 6. That means this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And these are triples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. I'm getting these triples. And that's what these cages are going to do. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 5, and 8. So I can't put 8 in a 10 cage because these would both have to be 1. So that's not an 8. If this is a 5, this is 1, 4, or 2, 3. But it could be 2, 3. If this is a 6, this is 1 and... No, hang on. This can't be a 6 now. Because if this is a 6, these would have to sum to 4. And that could only be 1, 3. But that can be neither 1 or 3. So that is not the 6. So 1, 3, 6 is not an option. Can't put 4 in this either. Because I can't put 4 there or there or there. Because they're all seen by those two 4s. So there's no 4 in this cage. So it must have a 2 in it. But I've got options for that. Three is in one of those two, because it has to go in the column and it can't go there. 4 is in this column, but it's not as restricted. Five is down here somewhere because these 5s are lining up and I can't put 5 in those cells or in those cells. Now that could be 2, 3, 2, 3, 5. I'm wondering if this is going to be a geometry trick at this point. Right, this can't be 4, 9. Because if this is 4, 9, both of those become 5. So this is not 4, 9. 5, 8 would make this 4, 9. Wait, that doesn't work. This can't be 5, 8. If this is 5, 8, this becomes 4, 9, and both of those become 5s. 5, 8 here makes that 4 and that 5, makes that 9 and that's 5. This cannot be 5, 8. This is 6, 7, and the 6 has to be there and the 7 has to be there because of the way the 6s are lining up here. That is not an easy spot. It's very cool, but it's not an easy spot. Now, I can't put 6 or 7 into this, so this is no longer 4, 7. It's going to be the same trick here, isn't it? This is going to be 2, 9 or 3, 8. Now, if this is 2, 9, no, it would be 6s that'd be interacting with here. There's no 7 here. There's no 5 here. I can't put a 7 here anymore. So I've already proved this is not 136 because I can't put 6 here. It's not 145 because I can't put 5 in it. And I can't put 7 in this anymore. So it's not 127. This is 235. So there's no 1 here. And this is from 2, 3, or 5. And it's not 3. So the 3 goes there and there's no 3 in here. The 2, 5 looks across, meaning that's not a 5. Now, 2, 3, or 8, 2, 9, or 3, 8. If this is 2, 9, these are both 6s. It's easier than what I was looking at. If this is 2, 9, this is a 6, and this is a 6. So this is not 2, 9, this is 3, 8. This 3 gives me that is the 8, and that is the 3. The 8 looks, and the 3 look up, making that the 7. The 3 looks up, making that the 8, and that the 3. Seven is now right there by Sudoku. Let's do this the other way. This is the 6, so this is the 7, so this is the 1, and this is the 6. 7 can't go in any of those, and it can't go in those. 4 7s looking into the box. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I'll use that 8 to resolve it. 8 and 9. No, did I just do that wrong? No, 9 and 8. I just said it backwards. This 6 looks up, making that not 6. So this is the 6 in this box. So this is 1, 2, or 5 for the column. The 8 comes out of here. The 8 comes out of here. This is a scanning exercise at this point, and I'm just failing at it. I'm not yet ready to turn on the pencil mark checker. Almost, but not yet. Is there another trick in this box like the one up here, which I've already forgotten? If I put a 6 somewhere else in this row, this becomes 9, this becomes 6, this becomes 2, this becomes 6. So one of these two has to be a 6. So I know one of those two is a 6. But I've already got that from the column. Oh, this 1 is looking down, making that 7. Which means that's not 7, so this is 7. Three is in one of those, and right, this is not the 3 anymore. This is the 3. And these are a pair. 1 and 4, 1, because this is 2, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is now an 8. This is going to do it, isn't it? I hope. This 8 makes this 9 and this 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9, which makes this the 5 and this the 9, which makes this the 4 and this the 5. 1, 2, 3. This is a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That 4 makes this 1 and this 4. That takes 1 and 4 out of there. This becomes the 5. This 4 makes this 1 and this 4. That works for this 2, 5. This 9 makes this the 6, this the 9, this the 6, this the 2. There's no 2 here. The 5 makes that the 2, that the 5, that the 2. This is a 1 and a 5. And the 5 here makes that the 1, that the 5. This is the 2, this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 1. And that is Wax On, Wax Off by ZegreS. went into that one completely blind. This was absolutely stunning. And then the trick with these was completely unexpected. And even figuring out the pressure on this took me ages caused by these. Just beautiful interactions of incredibly small killer cages. I don't really recommend to CTC anymore, and they definitely don't do puzzles that are this short. But this is one that I think they should. This is the sort of puzzle I wish they would do more, because that was gorgeous, and I just love ZegreS puzzles. I just do. Now, as of time of me recording this, I don't think he's published this one to Logic Masters Germany yet, but I'm recording over a week in advance. So hopefully by the time this goes live, he'll have sent me the link to Logic Masters Germany. And if I haven't included that in the description or anything, I'm sure someone will comment and I will be able to update that. So yeah, go over to Logic Masters Germany and you'll be able to find this puzzle and also many other really cool ones by ZegreS. My video tracking sheet, which is also linked to below, where all of the puzzles that have been solved on the channel, which you can create your own personal filter view for, and be able to search by setter and duration and all of that sort of stuff, so that you can look for puzzles in your difficulty range with constraints you might like or anything. All of that should be updated hopefully by now as well. So yeah, give all of that a look. Yeah, and then you can find more puzzles by really cool setters and in the difficulty ranges you like. It's, yeah, puzzles like this, it's the thing that keeps me going. Thank you, ZegreS, for sending this one in. I really do appreciate it. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying the content. Hopefully by now I'm streaming Portal 2, hopefully. Otherwise everything has gone to heck. And as always, good luck with your solving.